My name is Lorena Duna, and my article is called Addictive Cell Phone Usage, the Relationship Between Impulsiveness and Behavioral Addiction. The term addiction is no more confined to the usage of psychoactive drugs. Compulsive usage of the mobile phone is one such addictive behavior which interferes with the daily activities, occupational, and social functions of life. My article is found on the Parkinson Journal of Psychology. It was published on December 2015 and can be read on pages 2, 46, 53 to 67. My authors' names are Mariam Siddiqui and Amena Sarah Ali. Mariam Siddiqui is at the Institute of Clinical Psychology at the University of Karachi. Amena Sarah Ali is at the Department of Psychology, also at the University of Karachi. My article was designed to investigate the predictive relationship that we have between one's impulsiveness and one's behavioral addiction on the use of the cell phone. I chose this article because it sounded interesting and realistic. Not only that, but to know how addictive we really are to our phones now. We have become dependent on them. The thesis of the article is investigating the predictive relationship between impulsiveness and behavioral addiction and learning how addicted we are to our cell phones now. Researchers conducted some tests on some people, and the results indicated impulsiveness and the three facets: attentional impulsiveness, motor impulsiveness, and non-planning impulsiveness. They also learned about nymphophobia, a fear of not having their cell phone. This is how they began to test the process. Attentional impulsiveness is being unable to concentrate, and it is associated with the cognitive inability. They studied 100 males and 100 females from ages 14 to 40. The youth uses the cell phone to stay connected to their families, to entertain themselves, and to capture memories, to access social media, and also with their academics. This is the second process. Motor impulsiveness can be gauged through one's imprudent behavior and lack of perseverance. They use the mobile phone involvement questionnaire to measure behavioral addiction, so manifested by the addictive cell phone usage. Professionals, with the help of the mobile phone, can organize their tasks in meetings, connected, respond to emails promptly, and share their documents. This is the third process they used. Non-planning impulsiveness is the inability to anticipate the consequences of the behavior, which results in the failure to control oneself. They measured personality traits of impulsiveness with the Barrett Impulsive Scale. According to Barrett Impulsivity, it's the multiple dimensional construct. This is the last point on why we are addicted to our cell phone. Nymphophobia is a term coined for an irrational fear of being without mobile phone or being unable to communicate via our mobile phone. Students feel anxious, tense, and lonely without their cell phone. The cell phone has become a compulsion, and individuals develop anxiety if they do not have their cell phone at reach. In conclusion, this is why we are addicted to being on our phones. Impulsivity is a failure to resist the urge, which is the first step towards addiction. In spite of the plethora of the benefits it has, we've witnessed that the patterns of mobile phone usage have become problematically and alarming. Number of psychological labels are being used frequently to explain excessive mobile phone usage, anxiety, phobia, obsession, compulsion, and mania. Those are the terms that are often associated with the undue cell phone usage.